Good evening. On behalf of the families of Bob Heminger and Kenny Woitalewicz, I would like to welcome you to the unveiling of the Fallen Firefighters Memorial Highway and an evening of remembering two men that gave all to their community and families 20 years ago on February 14, 2004, a date that changed the lives of two families in a blink of an eye. As the families make their way to the stage, please stand as we have a moment of silence in remembrance of Bob and Kenny, along with those fallen firefighters that have passed before and after them, and for the families that have lost their loved ones in the line of duty. So at this time, would the Woitalewicz and Heminger family please come to the stage? And please also stand in a moment of silence as they make their way to the stage.
Bob was my husband.
Bob was my dad.
Kenny was my dad.
She didn't hear it.
Kenny was my husband.
Well, as we've all stated, this should have been done before. It shouldn't have been the families that initiated the sign getting done. 20 years ago or 19 years ago probably, when they built the new fire station, probably should have been named after our dads, because before that, nothing was in plan. So I guess it was a long time coming, and we just, as a group, decided, hey, let's do this. Let's do something to honor their sacrifice.
The process took about 6 months. I started back in late July, and I was going through a bunch of hoops through the Nebraska State of Transportation and the Board of Commissioners to get this approved, as well as the City of Wood River and Hull County Board of Commissioners. I have attended a lot of grief camps through the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation, and a lot of my survivors' peers have highways and bridges and freeways and airports and hospitals named after their father. And Nebraska, we don't have anything to honor the two firefighters that have died.
I'm not going to lie. I'm extremely proud of Ryan. His perseverance in this whole thing, even when there were setbacks and things that didn't look like they were going to happen, he didn't give up. He put another email out there and said, no, I'm not going to stop until I'm done, until I get it the way I want it. And that sign right there is exactly how he wanted it. The little setback is he wanted it out on the poles to be the unveiling, but they wouldn't let us block the traffic and they wouldn't let us stand out on Highway 30. So this is the next best thing. And I said, for the 20th anniversary, the only thing I want to do to honor the guys is to have this sign made for them. And with that, we did.
Go ahead.
What's the question again?
What would Bob and Kenny feel like?
Oh, well, I know Kenny would be very proud of his son for, like Melissa said, the perseverance and getting this done. He wouldn't take no for an answer.
And being 4 years old.
Yeah, he was 4 years old when this all happened. So, this was his way of honoring his dad. So he did a good job.
We just want to share with you that this particular sign is going to be placed, we thought, on the corner of Berwick, but it's not quite on the corner. If you drive by, you'll see some flags. It's about 1/8 of a mile to the east. This one will be placed on Tuesday because Monday's a holiday and they don't work. But the other one is going to be placed on the west side of Wood River. There's 2 flags out there too, but there's a sheet metal shortage. So the other 2 signs have not really been constructed yet, but they said within the next 2 to 3 weeks we should have another sign and it'll be installed just like this one is. So we thank you very much.